Yeah. Welcome to the open book, where truth don't hide, stories ride, and every chapter got that power. Turn the page, now you stepping in, where real ones talk and the fake pretend. From viral heat to deep convo, we write the truth, let the whole world know. This ain't just a channel, it's a movement. The open book, every story, every voice.
Good evening, good evening, good evening. Welcome to the open book. This is your host, Lakeisha. I hope everyone had a happy Memorial Day on today. I just pretty much been relaxing, checking out the scene on the YouTube streets. Had a little barbecue thanks to Spring Creek. Okay. Look, it rained here all day. So we really did not want to do anything. It was truly an off day. Y'all make sure you hit the like button, let everyone know we are live. Okay. So let's see. Let's get into it. Hey Terry, welcome. Thank you for being here and first in the building. Also, this live is for educational entertainment purposes only and is covered under the Fair Use Act. Information shared is alleged in our opinions as we react to various topics and people. Y'all also make sure you subscribe to my other channel, She Inspires. You will love it over there. There is a whole vibe. Check out the latest videos and shorts, okay, when you get a chance. Hey, Rebecca, welcome. Thank you for joining. Hey, Robert, welcome. Thank you for joining. Hey, Snooky. Thank y'all for joining today. Make sure you hit the like button. Let everyone know we are alive because I know sometimes people don't get the notifications. Hi, Janelle. Hey, sis. Welcome. Now, also, y'all, if you would like to help me reach my goal on tonight, you can send any it goes by super chat for any amount on tonight, and that will go towards my goal. And please forgive me for being all nasally. My allergies have been acting up all day, y'all. I got to press through because I still got to keep going, okay? Hopefully tomorrow is a better day, okay, than today. But I took some medicine a little while ago, so hopefully it'll clear up. Hi, Martha. Welcome. Thank you for joining. Hey, DTTV is in the building. Thank you for joining, bro. All right, y'all. So we're going to get into it. So depending on whether you spend time on TikTok, okay, YouTube, you probably heard about the 4-year-old Black girl, the TikTok sensation, Miss Shirley. Okay, Miss Shirley's name has been put out there recently for some good things. Okay, she is on the rise with over 85,000 followers, okay, on TikTok. And a lot of people know her from her line dancing to boots on the ground. Okay, let me show you a little short video of her doing the boots on the ground. Hey, Teresa, welcome. Hey, Dreamy Girl. Okay, now she knows how to serve it. She's been doing the dance. A lot of people have even taken note and loved her attitude, her facial expressions, and all of that. And I must say, I can relate to some of the things we're going to talk about tonight because I also have a daughter who is 9 years old and she loves to dance. She's a part of a dance team. We even did a live here at the open book where we were learning how to do the boots on the ground dance also. And that dance does have a little part with the hips, okay? Now, in the house, I'm like, we have fun and laugh at that little part. But when we went to a birthday party about 2 weeks ago, I was like, now, wait a minute. Now, you can't do it like we have fun at home, okay? You got to tame that hip a little, okay? Even y'all, when they are doing the dances for like performances, I look at what they're doing and I have to approve, certain moves as far as like, I'm not going to change the choreography, but I tell her on certain things, look, kind of watch how you're sticking out and doing certain things, especially at a young age. And I will say that I see one side of the debate or conversation that's being had right now of kids, kind of moving and presenting their bodies out in front of grown-ups in a certain way where you have to protect them. Okay, because you do have all kind of craziness, which is going to be out there regardless. And so it's nothing you can really do about that. However, I do too, Robert. How is it that we can have a balance in how our children move and so forth? So we're going to get into that today because it's drawing quite the conversation. Hi, Christy. She said, I saw the Miss Shirley topic and I had to dip in for a few. Yes. Okay. A lot of people are talking about it. Hi, Vanessa. Welcome. So that was one of the things that really brought her to notoriety was the boots on the ground line dance. And she really knows how to work that fan and she learned that dance. Another video I wanted to show y'all, and I can kind of understand what some people are saying about this little short video, but I also had a different take on it. Okay. Hi, Dr. J. Okay, so a lot of people are saying, even with that video, that this little girl is growing up too fast. Okay, they feel that she, a lot of the things that the mom is doing is living through her little girl. Now, I have seen parents that do that. They see their daughter or their son, because some have good talents as far as sports. You have the young girls good at dancing or gymnastics, track and field. These parents don't play. And sometimes you will get parents that try to live through their children. Okay. Now, when I saw this, y'all, I'm going to be honest. I didn't really see anything but something cute. Like, we all play dress up. I don't think when her mom did this little video that she was trying to make it where her daughter was being suggested. Okay. She went in there and got a little dress, put on the shoes, and let her put the little makeup and probably took all this stuff right off. I don't think it was meant to, I'm about to put you on camera so you can put all this on and get a man. Okay. No, I just think she was trying to do a cute dress up video with this song, so some people on the other side of this conversation are really taking it to the extreme. And then you have some that don't see anything wrong with it. Okay. But y'all let me know y'all's thoughts. That's another video. Okay. That's garnering a lot of criticism. Now, she recently, y'all, about 12 days ago, went on television to the Jennifer Hudson show. Okay. Yeah, that song, it's the song choice, Christy. I agree with that. I think if the song was different, then yes, I can see that too. Yes. Thank you for putting that. Yeah, I understand. And she went on the Jennifer Hudson show, y'all. And this is like from TikTok. Now that she had been exposed to that platform, her followers were growing. I guess the Jennifer Hudson crew saw that and they wanted to have her on the show. Okay. So, y'all, this was a video that I'm going to share. And I thought it was so cute. But I did notice some things. Okay. So let me pull it up. All right. We'll get into it.
Because I see him on TikTok and I learn them.
Oh, that's how you learn? You learn fast?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Mom, tell us about her viral video that everyone is talking about.
She's been viral and she loved to dance like since she was a baby. She's been like a little spunky little baby. So one day was in the house making TikToks, of course, and she learned to dance herself. And so I was like, you want to go outside on your dollhouse and do it? She was like, yeah, Mom. She was like, yeah, Mom, come on. So I got a dress and we went out and
okay. Let me also say that this video or her doing this interview was actually before all of this other stuff took place. Okay. So this was 12 days ago. she's explaining how she first introduced her daughter with the boots on the ground. Now, her daughter and her are not new to TikTok. Let me just clarify that. They are not new to TikTok. Her mom does hair. She's a hairstylist. So she posts videos about her different hairstyles. And her daughter, Miss Shirley, has also been on TikTok. Now, when she took her out there, which made me think of the other video we just watched in the red dress, it seems as though she does dress up with her. Okay, because she just said, I asked her because she learned the boots on the ground song and the dance. Then I took her out in her little dollhouse to see if she wanted to do it out there, put her clothes on, and they were doing a TikTok video. So it seems as though this mother likes to play dress up. She's a very beautiful young lady. And yeah, you know that there are those moms that love the little fluffy socks. Now, I didn't do that with my daughter. You know, I made sure she was looking cute and things like that. But baby, some women, they don't play. They will go all out buying their daughters all kind of things, playing dress up and all of that. And so, yeah, I didn't see anything wrong with that. Hi, back to me. Welcome. All right, let's continue.
Doing it ever since.
Ever since.
Oh my
Everything
goodness.
is boots on the ground.
Boots on the ground, huh?
Yeah.
I saw you looking at your good dancing on here, huh? You did good. Yeah. We want to be like you. You know that?
Yeah.
Okay. So now your
I would've
name is
been like,
Mariah, but
yes, or
I hear
yes,
you
no.
have another name, Miss Shirley. How did you get that name?
Because I just call me that name.
Oh, you called you that name. So nobody gave it to you?
No.
No? Mom, where'd she get the name from?
When she was a baby, like we was getting ready to get in the car one day, and she gave me attitude. She was crying. I was like, now we're not gonna act like this today, Miss Shirley.
That's you as a baby?
Yes.
Yes.
And ever since then, ever since she was a baby, we have been calling her Miss Shirley.
All right. Well,
Now, those nicknames can stick, okay? Because I know that my grandparents, when I was little, you know, grandparents just say little stuff like, hey, little chi, hey, little boo, hey, little poo. Okay? And so before you know it, that name is your new nickname, okay? So by her mom saying that, she probably just kept calling her that, and then eventually she heard it and was like, oh, I guess my little nickname is Miss Shirley. Now, I don't know why mom called her Miss Shirley, where that came from. I don't know. Okay. But it gives a little background because when Royal D was telling me about this story, also because I hadn't heard of Miss Shirley, I was thinking about the other Miss Shirley who just lost her son. And I said, well, why are people calling CPS on her? But it's this Miss Shirley that a lot of people are referring to. So I said, okay, let me do some research. I started looking at the videos and things of that sort. And I said, oh, it's another Miss Shirley. Hi, Mrs. X. Welcome. I hope you're feeling better.
we're going to call you Miss Shirley from here on out, right? Miss Shirley. She likes it. I love that. Now, you've been teaching people boots on the ground line dance.
Yeah.
Are you having fun doing that?
Yeah.
What's your favorite part about it?
The dancing.
What? What you thinking? Yes.
Who is it?
That's me.
That is you. You know, I got two snapping fans right here. Okay.
Yeah.
Can I do something with this?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yes.
Okay.
Like you need to go to the store and get you one of them big fans that say Miss Shirley on it.
It should say Miss Shirley. I think you're right. Wait a minute. Not that she's marketing her own fans. And you know what, y'all? We have to really, we have little kids also. Something I thought about is pay attention to what they love to do. Pay attention to their strengths, okay? When they're doing play by themselves, what do they gravitate towards? We don't want to crush their little personalities. We can help guide and direct them, but she has a big personality. You can already tell. And some of the things, and we'll kind of get to it, but some of the things that's being said about this mother and what her child needs to do and what her child needs to do, she needs to do this with her child and all of that. Every child is different, okay? Every child is different. It's not a cookie cutter type of world, okay? Now, there is a proper way to do certain things to cover our children and protect them, but let them explore the world. Sometimes, they go further than us as parents, okay? But we teach them the proper way to do things along the way without crushing what they want to do. Okay, shout out to Janelle for the super chat. I appreciate that, sis. Thank you so much, and thank you for being a sponsor for tonight's live. Hi, Lady Hawk, welcome. I've never seen so many kids shake their like I have these days. Okay, Lady Hawk, I'm telling you, it's becoming. Thank you, Janelle, for another super chat. Thank you so much, sis. I appreciate that. Y'all, that has been going on a lot. I don't know if y'all remember the show Bring It. Okay, I love Bring It. Now, there are some things, and I will say some type of dances that they were doing on Bring It that I didn't feel were appropriate for children. Okay, I just really did not agree with the moves. Even like I said, when my daughter does different dances and things like that, I'm like, okay, you don't need to be throwing it and popping it all like that. You can still do a move where it's not just suggestive or like a grown up. Okay. Shout out to Janelle for the super chat. I appreciate it. She said, sending lots of love. Thank you, sis. I appreciate that. Y'all, you can send any super chat amount tonight and it will help go towards my goal. Thank you so much, sis. Yeah. And so I get that, Miss Lady Hawk. I have seen that a lot. Okay. And I think as parents and even, some of these dance teachers, be mindful of that. Okay. Be mindful of that because we do want to believe that everyone in the world is just going to look at them as, oh, she's so cute, little kids here and there. But no, there are predators out there. Okay. There are definitely predators.
Oh my goodness, you got some good ideas. Do you think my fan is big enough?
Yeah.
You do? Okay, good.
Let me show you how it's big or not.
Now, I
Look,
did
this
learn
how
from
big.
Miss Shirley on this one.
Yes, is this how I spread it out?
Like this.
I don't know if I. Girl, you good.
Kind of like this. On this side. Like hold one piece.
Oh, what? Girl, how do you?
Not too many pieces, one piece.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, Miss Shirley. Right. Yes, Miss Shirley. Is that right?
Yeah.
Well, Miss Shirley, can you teach me some, like, how to line dance?
Yeah.
You gonna teach us?
Yeah.
Don't you want to learn? Now, Miss Shirley, before we get started, I got a friend who would like to learn with me. Can she join us? Can I bring her out?
Yeah.
The more the merry, right? We want to bring, yes, we want to bring everybody some joy. Come on out, Niecy. Oh! Yes! Hi! Okay, let's step on up right here. Okay.
Hi, little mama.
This is Miss Shirley.
Listen, I have reposted your video on my page so many times. I just love you so much, and I'm so happy to meet you.
It's so nice to meet you.
Thank you.
Oh,
You gonna show us how to line dance?
Yeah.
all right, Niecy, you gotta help me out on this because I know you made everybody practice for your birthday. Okay. Can we step up a little bit, Miss Shirley?
Sure.
I know you're running things, but you see that star right there? You the star. All right. Y'all ready?
Yeah.
He went down and did the little booty pop. That part is one of the parts that a lot of people are saying it's very inappropriate for a 4-year-old to do. Okay, now that's a part of the dance, but is there a different way that she could do that little part, or just tuck it in just a little? You know, we're not trying to change the whole line dance, but y'all, I was like, when I saw that part, I was like, okay, because I was trying to see what was all of the commotion about. But that little part right there of that line dance is that hip part that a lot of them like. Okay, even y'all recently with Blue Ivy, y'all know that Rumi, and I know Lady Hawk, she is cute. Jennifer ain't got no, she really do. Jennifer, you know what? Before, I'm all over the place, but this is funny because you made me think of something. Y'all know Tina knows Beyonce's mom has her new book out. She's been on tour, and so Michelle Obama was with her and did like a little interview for her book opening or reveal or something. And so they danced to Boots on the Ground. Well, they showed that behind the scenes before they went, live at the show, they practiced. Well, Michelle Obama did. And so they were just showing her in the back before she got ready. She had the music going and she was practicing. And so when they got on stage, she was just doing it effortlessly. And Tina knows you should have practiced. Okay. Now, Jennifer, you should have practiced. I know we trying to be random and have it in the moment, but girl, practice your dance before you come out. Okay, because y'all know she has that whole little hallway where they have guests come through and dancing. Somebody should have showed her how to do that little dance move. But yeah, because she didn't have any rhythm right here. Hi, Shorty's mom. She said that's too much with the booty shaking. Yes, that's the part, Mrs. X, that a lot of people are, saying that part is inappropriate for a 4-year-old to start popping her butt like that in front of, especially grown-ups. Okay, because some of these events, there are grown-ups, especially men there. Okay. Hi, that one. Welcome. And so I was thinking about how Blue Ivy is on tour now. The Cowboy Carter tour with Beyonce and Rumi. They are on tour. And there's this one dance. What are you doing? Oh, there's this one dance that Blue does by herself. Okay. There's this little hip part, and I started laughing because I said, she likes that part. Because she's so cute doing her little dances. And y'all, I'm proud of her. From the last tour at the very beginning to now, she has come a long way. You could tell she is not playing. Her parents are not playing. Like, she has fine-tuned her craft. And so it's just that one little part, baby. She pops that hip. I was like, okay, Blue. But she's getting a little older. But something about the little hip movements. So it's like, bring that on in. You got to just kind of guide kids because they're not thinking about that. She wasn't thinking about that. She's just doing the dance, Now you got some people's minds. I'm trying to figure out where are your minds to be thinking such negative thoughts and nasty thoughts by looking at this little girl doing this dance. I didn't understand that part. Okay, so let me finish this little part and we're going to look at another little video. But she got it though. Hey, I get confused on that part.
I got it that
time. Jennifer, no. It's a no for me, Jennifer. When you I was like, girl, go practice that dance. Okay. So she's been doing this boots on the ground dance a lot of different places. Okay. From parties. I guess I don't know if they're trail rides or things of that sort. And more people are taking note of who she is and where she's going. Okay. The different places she's going. Now, Some people, like this lady from TikTok that I'm about to show you, are feeling like this is being forced, that it was fun and cute for her to do this, but now it's like it's the mom forcing her to do this, and she's about to go on tour. Okay, so it's like she's had the exposure on TikTok. Now she's been on Jennifer Hudson, so now she's about to go on a tour. Okay, hi, Yvette, welcome. All right, let's continue. Should be playing. Don't tell me I have this whole video and it's not playing. What in the world, Michael? Go back. What in the world? Why is it frozen? Hold on, y'all. Let's see.
On the ground, baby. I think y'all call her Miss Shirley. Yeah, I think that's her name, Miss Shirley. The little girl, the little baby that do the boots on the ground dance. First of all, stop calling that baby Miss Shirley, giving that baby that old ass name. And when are y'all gonna let this baby start being a 4-year-old? That's if she 4. I don't even know if she 4. But child, this child is tired, okay? She tired. And you could tell the difference between the videos that when she first came out doing the boots on the ground dance versus now. She not even excited to do the dance no more. She just up there just doing it. Don't have no face expression. Before, when she first came out, she had the cutest little face expression, and that we all thought it was just so cute. Now, child, we is tired, okay? We tired. Like, wrap it up, mama, okay? Because this baby is tired. She ready to go to daycare, okay? She ready to be a normal child like the rest of the kids. Drop her off at daycare and let her be a normal child.
Now, we gotta, what is normal? Okay. Yeah, she could probably go to a daycare or preschool, but what if she likes to do that and dance? Then what? Okay. It's like we cannot put kids in a box. There may be things that they want to do, and I'm speaking from an educator's perspective because I've seen kids talented at a lot of things. I've had artists, I've had dancers, I've had the big personalities in my classroom. Okay, the ones who I knew would probably be lawyers one day. Okay, so you get a variety of kids. Just because your child goes to daycare, you drop them off, pick them up, not involved in anything, does not mean that every child is like that. So what if her mom does want her to go out, do these performances, and she still gets her education? I believe that you can have both. Okay, I do believe that some parents put all the extra ahead of education. Some, they put the sports, I've seen that in action, the dance team, all of that before their children's education. Pull them out of one of those. You will have parents calling you, going off, cussing you out. But then if the child is failing and you call them up there for a parent-teacher conference, you better hope that a correct number is on the form. Okay? So, yes, I've seen it both ways, but we cannot just put them inside of a box. Okay? That's my opinion. I hope her mom is saving and investing a percentage of the money she's earning. Yes, I'm hoping so too, Christy. Yes. A man's gift makes room for him and brings him before great men. I know that's right, Robert. You never know the open door that will happen for you or your children. Okay, so God can make that happen. Hey, I tell my kids, look, we're gonna continue to do y'all's videos and things like that. You don't know which one will go viral. We're gonna be ready. Okay, everybody gonna work in this house. We're gonna be like the Smiths. Okay.
You know what? You know how when you was little, and your mama used to always fix you a certain type of food. Y'all used to eat that all the time, like noodles. I don't know nobody that didn't grow up eating noodles. Now as an adult, you don't even like noodles no more. That's how this baby gonna be. Baby, she ain't gonna never put on a pair of boots when she get grown. Cause she been in them all her damn life. Doing boots on the ground, line dance. And by now, everybody should know how to do the line dance. So what more there is to this dance?
And also, though, y'all, it's trending. Okay. The guy who did the song said that he did not even create the song to be a line dance song. Okay. He created that song and he said that they called him and said that they wanted to, I think of the people who come up with line dances, I don't know what they're called. But they contacted him and said that they wanted to come up with a line dance for his song. Okay. So then he said, well, hey, when they call, you go. Okay. So then he learned the dance and all of that. And it turned into this huge like dance, right? Well, who's to say right now, baby, that is a popping song. If your child is on the rise, why not get with something that's trending? Who's to say that she's going to stay in the boots? Okay. Because things do change. That song is not going to be forever. Now, yeah, we might put that on. Y'all know we go to these parties. We put on the Harlem Shuffle. It may go into those categories of line dances and we still will play it. But how it's being played over and over at all the parties now, at all the little summer cookouts, we'll probably play that. Yeah. Okay, do that while it's trending. Get on out there, explore. But that doesn't mean that, yes, she can't have balance. That doesn't mean that she can't show her a way to do it where it's a kid-friendly way of doing certain pops in your hip and your butt. Okay, but I still feel that there can be a balance for her to do what it is she wants to do as a child. Mrs. X said, my older kids didn't dance, cheer, or play baseball unless they had A's and B's. Same for 2 younger boys. Right. And that's my daughter too. Okay. She had the nerve to say she was doing dance and then do her homework in the after school program. Excuse me. Okay. No, that part comes first because we can pull you out of the dance. Okay. We're going to make sure we get the education because I've seen it so many times where so many of the parents at the schools that I've taught at, they take field day, sports, dance, all of track, all of that over the education part. Okay, hoping that it will be a big payoff one day. And yes, we do want them to be successful, but we shouldn't place priority over education with those things. That's my opinion. Hi, Kimberly, welcome. Okay, Teresa agrees. Yvette said, yes, go viral. Exactly. Okay, we don't know which one gonna go viral, so we gonna keep doing different things. And the Lord may open up a door.
And I'm sitting there scrolling on TikTok, and now I hear that they taking the baby on tour. On to do what? Like, come on. Now y'all doing too much. Let this baby be a baby. She do not want to go on tour, and I'm sure she probably done said that, but knowing her people, they probably say, oh yeah, you gonna do it. And you gonna have fun while you're doing it. And you better act like you're having fun. You better smile. Threatening this baby. I ain't saying that's what they doing, but I could just imagine. You know how we get. Baby, find a book deal for this baby where she can come up with her own little kids cute little boot line so y'all can get a regular check. Cause baby, this right here.
Child, what's a regular check? Okay, any check is a good check. Now, all money ain't good money. I'm gonna be honest on that. But I'm saying if this is something that she's doing for kid events, you know, in a kid way, and she shows her how to do it properly, that's still good money too. Okay, so just because you have an opinion of this baby, what if she doesn't like to read? Okay, how's she gonna get a book deal? Now, then the boots. Okay, what is she? That's not her thing. She doesn't manage boots or like, yeah, it's good to throw ideas out there. Maybe that will come, but how you don't know this daughter, you don't know this mom should just say, baby, give her a book deal. Do the boots or whatever. Yeah, thank you for giving her another idea. Because she might start taking pictures of her child in those boots and start selling it. Right now, she has her own fan. Okay, the little fans when she's doing her dance has her name on it. So yeah, that's marketing. So yes, this may be another stream, but we can't say, oh, stop her from doing this and have her doing that because she may not be good at that. Why would we want to put someone into something that they're not good at? We don't know if she knows how to read. She's 4. And if she want to dance right now, and I take her to school, she go and learn how to her ABCs and read. Girl, you can do both. Okay. Right, Yvette? Yeah, she's selling her own things. Why we got to do boots? Okay. Baby, sell those fans. And she made sure when she was on Jennifer Hudson's couch, she brought that up. Okay, so her mom is teaching her. This is marketing. Okay, this is promotion, and I love that. That's also teaching business at a young age. Janet Jackson was just on the American Music Awards. She received the Icon Award tonight. And when she went up there, she said, no offense to anyone, but she said she did not feel like she was an icon. She stated that she pretty much, her and her family worked hard at their craft in what they did. Her dad, he was very strict, okay? But you can tell Michael when he was here, okay? His brothers, when they were all in their group. And then Janet, they do not play around. They say that they rehearse over and over and over. They try to perfect what they have. And so some things, children may at one point, it seems repetitive, but it's also growing them. Y'all, at the end of that tour last year with Beyonce, and I didn't even go to the concert, but baby, all the videos that everybody uploads, you don't even need to go to the concert. You will get a chance to see the whole concert just on Facebook, Facebook and TikTok, because everybody there uploads videos. And we saw Blue Ivy in her first dance performance. It was like, oh Lord, baby, your mama is Beyonce. I remember because I didn't talk about her, but I had thought it to myself. I said, come on, Blue, you got to go full out. Okay. We need them arms full out. Y'all, by the end of that tour, she had grown, and they showed on one video I watched the progression from each stop that they made, each city, how she got better and better and better. Now they're on a different tour. She's already coming out stronger. And now Beyonce is introducing her other daughter, Rumi, and she was like so excited, all over the place, very energetic. And she didn't crush her. She didn't crush that excitement. Now, I think they're taming her to kind of show her, okay, we have a purpose of what we're doing here. You can do your way to them, but focus on what, we're doing and things like that. And as the time goes on, you're seeing more and more of her getting better and better. So yeah, we explore and let them explore, and we show them the proper way to do things as they go. Okay. We don't want to just say your child needs to be like this child. This child is 4, this child 4. They all need to be in school. They all need to be doing the same thing. No, that doesn't work like that because they all have different personalities, gifts, and talents. Okay. Hey, Susan. Yeah. Yvette said babies at the age need education. Right. So that's what I'm saying. We're not going to just say, Miss Shirley, we about to go on tour, baby. What schooling is she still getting? Is there a tutor? Because I'm pretty sure Beyonce has some tutors and things like that. School is about to be out, so they won't have school or whatever. But I'm pretty sure they do not stop with the education part as well. Okay, whether we're going to have somebody here going over some adaptive mind programs while we're on the road or something. But we're going to keep the education going. Okay. Hi, Steph. Welcome.
Her doing this little dance is getting old. And this is, you ain't going to be able to keep that up too much longer. Now she doing other little line dances. Line dances that, now I ain't going to lie, a lot of them line dances that she doing now, with all the rolling and twisting your hip and rolling your hip. Now look, that's not even age appropriate for her. So mama, I don't even agree to her doing them type of dance. But hey, she's not my child. She's yours. But I'm just letting you know. Don't parade this baby around on stage in front of all these grown ass people and these grown men videoing this baby. That ain't the type of exposure you want for your child. And honestly, I hope the money that this baby done made thus far, you doing something good with it, where you got her own account, so when she get of age, that she'll have her own little money to start spending. But yeah, I think she's a cute little girl. The boots on the ground is a cute little line dance. It was age appropriate for her. I mean, she looked cute doing it, her little face expression. But now, child, that baby is tired. Okay, she ready to give it a rest. Okay, so mama, hang it up, flatline, hang it up.
Okay, so she thinking that, look, Miss Shirley tired of the dance. And y'all, we were talking about Ruby earlier. What's funny is some people are thinking Ruby tired. She going from city to city, of coming out there sitting on Beyonce's lap, getting into it with Blue, all of that. Okay, some days she happy, some days she like, I'm sleepy. You know, they're kids. So what we also have to expect would be kids are going to be kids. Kids need naps. At that age, they need a nap. Okay, so depending on when you called her, then she probably is looking tired. Okay, she needs a nap. They are still kids. They can't function like an adult. So yes, they're a little snappy. They want snacks. Okay, all of that. So yeah, she probably caught her looking tired one day, but it looks like she loves and knows what she's doing with this as well. Okay, I'm gonna play that one again because I saw a couple of people bringing that one up. So Susan, I'll play that again too. Hi Marie, welcome. Okay, now on this red dress one, y'all, I looked at it as a dress up moment, but what we were saying earlier in the chat is the song choice. Okay, here we go. So she had the red high heels and things of that sort, and so I looked at it as a dress up cute moment because I'm pretty sure she took all this stuff off when she got off the live. However, with the song choice, was such a grown up choice of song. You know what I'm saying? And so that was probably viewed as inappropriate what she was doing. But I just think it was like a cute little, you know, dress up moment that her mom was trying to do. She got a lot of flack for that video. Yvette said, you're so right, open book, because Beyonce did not bring Blue Ivy out at no age or 4 years old. Right. She was a little older than that. She's very like strategic on when she exposes her children out to the public, you know. Susan said, I think Blue is feeling a certain way about Ruby being on stage. Blue may feel like this is her thing and Ruby is in her space. Susan, okay, clock it. Because let me tell you, I have picked up on it that was happening, okay? Remember how last tour, everybody was talking about Blue, okay? Everybody. It was Blue's concert. Now this time, everybody's talking about Ruby. And so it was even on one video when y'all know how she comes up behind Beyonce, she leans down on that song. She put her hair, it fell into Ruby's face. And Ruby kind of like snapped her hand and moved her hair out of her face. Now, I also noticed on another video, I believe they're watching what people are saying, okay? Now, because it even looked like on one when Blue grabs her hand and take her to the back, she was a little hesitant on one and looked at Blue like, girl, wait, you know. Well, now I think they're turning it into a moment. So now when Blue came on this other video recently, she came and she put her hand when she was going down and she put her hand around Beyonce. She also put her hand around Ruby and leaned down, okay? When Ruby stood up and it was time to go, she waited a little bit before she put her hand out like, girl, come on. Like she trying to rush her out of there. She took a little time and then put her hand out like, are you ready? And Ruby took her hand and they walked off. So I think that they're paying attention to what the people are saying because it was starting to be noticeable. Okay. But they're sisters. They're learning. Okay. We have to guide our children. And now they're turning it into a more, embracing moment. She is such a cute little girl. She is, right, Mrs. X. I think it was a poor song choice, okay, for that little skit. Look at Miss Shirley smiling while getting ready, right? Yes, I could have been a dress up. It could have been a dress up moment for her and the mama, but there's grown men watching this and they have sick minds. Yes, I believe that's where a lot of it came in. Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, when she was singing the ABC song, she was missing letters, so she's for sure need to be knowing her ABCs before all of that dancing. That's just how I feel, right? And that's what I was saying too, Steph. Like it needs to be some type of balance. Okay. You're right, open book, because Beyonce did not bring Blue Ivy out at the age of 4. Right. Let's see. Me personally, some things should just stay in your phone. Okay. Okay, Jasmine. Not everything is for the internet, but attention is currency these days. You are right. And let me say, my daughter is very talented on her dances. But one day I caught her doing some TikTok videos, and I said, I need to approve everything. Okay, my son too, because he does his videos for YouTube. He likes to do shorts because she was on there. Now she's not, see, they're not thinking. Okay, we're adults. We kind of know what's going on in this world. Well, when she was doing her dance, popping and doing all this, she didn't have any shorts on under her skirt. I say, no, ma'am, because anybody can see what's going on under there. Okay, so let's delete that. And let's try it again. Go put something else on. And let's try, because you've been out down doing your little move and all of that, and I need to see what moves you do. Okay, so I need to approve stuff before it's uploaded. I had to go in there one day and I saw a video. I said, I didn't approve this video. Where did this come from? Okay, so as parents, make sure we monitor their TikTok videos, Facebook, YouTube, and things of that sort, because they don't think like that. This baby, she's innocent. Okay, she's pure. She doesn't know anything. She's just trying about the nastiness. She is just doing a dance. Okay, so it's up to her mother to say, okay, baby, let's do it like this, and just show her how to kind of tuck it in and kind of do it in a cute little kitty way. Hi, Gwen. Okay, so you saw that too. They said she isn't even potty trained, saying she's gonna keep on stepping. She's not potty trained. Now, wait a minute, Miss Shirley. Now you better go to that potty. What? Oh my God! Yeah, now I know better than that. At 4, I hope she is. Hey, April. She said, "Let me tiptoe." Yes, monitor big time. Okay. She is so cute. I'm happy open book, and Tosh Mom is always introducing me to new people. She's cute. Thank you, April. Yeah, she is really cute, y'all. And so it's been a lot. So remember, she is. Thank you, Rebecca, for clarifying, because I was a little nervous. I was like, yes, Miss Shirley needs to take a break. Let's get to the potty. Okay. Let's get to the potty. So within the span, y'all, 12 days. Okay. Now let's take a little walk down this little path. She's been on TikTok. Okay. The Boots on the Ground song comes out. Her mom plays dress up with her, and she does the dance on her dollhouse outside. It gained a lot of views and went viral. Her followers have jumped up to 85,000 followers. So with that, okay, anytime your popularity is increasing, you become more well known, you have to be prepared that you're going to start getting a lot of more eyes on what you're doing. Okay, a lot more people are going to watch what you're doing, especially now as a child. Y'all, children's channels are very successful, okay, and they make a lot more money than some of these adult channels. Okay, kids keep kids in business. They know who to watch. So now that they have become more well known. People have been paying attention to a lot of things. Now, it could stem from people just hating, okay, the rise in popularity and success, or it could be some genuine concern for some movements, things like that. And people, y'all, have started calling CPS on the mother, okay, this little girl's mother. Jasmine said, excuse me, I saw on TikTok, they said she's still wearing pull-ups. Oh Lord, please let this baby be potty. Cause that's oh y'all. Oh yeah. If she needs to be potty trained. Mama probably needs to take a little time because especially if they're, about to travel and tour, then that could make her a little more busy. And oh, I didn't know that part. I didn't see the little girl video. Which one, Yvette? Right, Susan. You can't please everybody at the same time. Okay. So yeah, at the same time, we can't please everybody. Some people are going to be upset. Hi, Miss Lisa. Welcome. I think they should make that hip move with the fan. Yes, yes, I agree, Jasmine, on that part. Right. Okay, let me pull up this video. Her mother says she's potty trained. Okay.
How bad, because CPS got called on her and now they're doing an investigation. And my thing is, I don't know why she's shocked. She sees all the videos that people make. She sees the outrage. She just don't care. She justified every single thing that she allows her daughter to be around. Literally justifying having random men hold her daughter and have them on her lap talking about I'm always there. I protect my daughter. How are you protecting your daughter by allowing a grown man that has a hat that says strip club veteran on it holding your daughter in a nightclub at that? Why are you bringing your daughter to nightclubs? Why are you bringing your daughters to adult spaces and then having her perform in these adult spaces? What audience do you want her performing to? Talking about there's a petition to cancel Miss Shirley because people are hating at our elevation. First of all, that's not your elevation. It's your daughter. She's the one doing the work for you. Secondly, if all these people are upset by the way you have your daughter on social media and now on television, maybe it's for a reason. Like, how obtuse and competent are you as a mother that you don't see the issue with the cameraman zooming in on your child's bottom on a national television show while she's shaking it? What? And then justifying the fact that there's not an OnlyFans page by saying that there's a Facebook fan page.
I don't think the man was purposely zooming in on her bottom. She's short. He was zooming in on her. Okay, so I didn't agree with that. And we just watched that. That's on the Jennifer Hudson show that she's referring to.
It's not no better. There are thousands, literally thousands of adults that are over here glamorizing your daughter on these fan pages. She talking about some people are sick for thinking something could possibly be happening to her daughter. Meanwhile, she's a sick one for not realizing that something could be happening to her daughter. And then she doing all this hooping and hollering, yelling, cursing up a storm, talking about some y'all moms was selling cat back in the day. Baby girl in the back co-signing with her mama, talking about some And my thing is, why are you talking like that in front of your child? Why are you having her in grown folk business? And then why are you not correcting her and telling her to get out of grown folk business? Why are you allowing her to intervene? Like, what? I pray that CPS finds that nothing has happened to this little girl after they complete their investigation, and I pray that the mom realizes that this is not the avenue to show your daughter's talents. There are so many kid-friendly collabs that Lariah could be doing, but instead you got her performing at nightclubs at 4 years old. And I'm tired of the fact that she keeps on pushing a narrative that this baby wants to be called Miss Shirley. Stop giving this 4-year-old an alias. You know who else has aliases while dancing? Dancers, scrippers. Scrippers do a whole bunch of hip-hop and perform in front of people and have these aliases too. And my thing is, Lariah's 4. There's too many similarities in what Lariah does and what scrippers do. And I know that's probably not the mama's intention. At least I pray that's not. But it's the reality of the situation, and that's exactly why CPS was called. Because if she don't realize it and all these other adults do, then we're going to have to step in and protect her daughter for her since she can't do it. Hopefully this helped Lariah mama realize that the way she's been exploiting her daughter is not it. And hopefully she realizes that she needs to protect her daughter and put her safety and well-being first. Not the coin, not the money.
Wow. Now, I need that for right now. Now, I don't know if I would call it exploiting her child. I don't know if I agree with that verbiage. We don't even know she's doing it for a bag. And the lady, her mom, is going to speak in this next video that I'm going to show. I don't agree with the club too, Dreamy Girl. Like, if it's a child, you definitely have to be careful on the environments that they are exposed to and where they perform. Okay, that's number one. Um, her name, she just told us on the show where the name came from. Um, the mother said, and I want her to tell y'all on this video we're about to watch, that she was already successful before this happened. Okay, hi Dana. She said, let's see. That's the problem. She's making coins and everybody's upset. I believe so. The way this girl was saying, it's not about you, it's about your daughter that's making you money. You know, like, y'all, okay, let's be real. This is a real talk. Open book is real talk. Okay. Now we can sit here and talk about, oh, this mother needs to do this for her daughter. That's inappropriate. Move all of this. Y'all, I have seen some of these cheerleading outfits, okay? These dance outfits. And I'm like, oh, I don't think I want my daughter to be in cheer. It seems like the skirts get shorter and tighter than, I mean, anything. You jumping. And when you jump, you're going to see everything. Okay, so some of those parents who up here talking about this little girl and stuff like that, we got to be mindful of what our kids are doing as well, because in that this can go across the board in different things. So if they're in dance, if they're in cheerleading, are the outfits appropriate? Okay, what moves are your children doing in dance and things like that? So that goes for it all. Not just, oh, this little girl, because she's doing the boots on the ground, and we're thinking, oh, because she's being noticed now, her mom is exploiting her. To me, she doesn't look like she needs for anything, the little girl. It looks like her mom takes care of her. And so I don't agree with the choice of words with exploitation when she said that. The little girl that you're talking about, that she be dancing with the boots on, yes. Yeah, not in the club. My boots aren't on the ground. Wait, Chrissy said my boots aren't on the ground, but my butt is in the bed. Good night, open book and chat. I love you, Christy. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. Oh my God, that tickled me. Hi, Gloria, welcome. Hi, Michelle. She said it'll be different if it was kids. She is performing for only adults. Cheer is a complete difference as far as dancing. Yes. And I agree with that. Okay. Yes. Okay. So let me pull up. Hold. Okay. Let me pull up the next video. All right. Shout out to also the North Carolina Beat. Oh, pull the wrong one up. Hold on. That's my video. You have the same name. Let's see. Hey, can you turn that down a little? Okay. Shout out to Gerald at the North Carolina Beat for this video. Now, this is the mom. Now, she had to go to the police department, y'all, due to the CPS. Now, I just don't play this with CPS thing. Okay. Like, because now, okay, we'll get into it, the conversation. I'm gonna play the video because it exposes the baby now to things she may not have been exposed to prior, questions and things of that sort. I don't know if y'all know Beauty and the Bunch. She also went through something similar because some of the people watching her channel called CPS saying that the dad had done something to one of the daughters and they had to investigate. And she said that they were asking her all of these different questions about the dad. And so that's then putting thoughts into, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just wish people would play with certain things. Jasmine said, I wonder if her mother is really her mother or is she the grandma because her other siblings are grown. How old are the other siblings? So she doesn't look that old. Hi, Chelsea. She said, I'm just going to add a little comment here. Little Miss Shirley is fast becoming a sensation over here in the UK. All right. Okay, Miss Shirley. And you know what, Chelsea? Hey, I can tell because I'm finally knowing who she is, because I didn't know she was. So yes, she's growing because all of it is promotion, the good and the bad. Your name is getting out there. Okay. Hi, Pearl. Right, Miss Lisa? We are in a sick world. We got to protect our little children. Yes. Yes, Cancer 66. I don't agree with it either, with CPS being called on the mama, but I also don't agree with the little girl dancing in clubs. And she's going to clarify that. Okay. I'm going to have to look into that part. Wow. All right, here we go. Let me pull it here.
Way from another state. You way in another. Take pictures with Miss Shirley. They wanted to take pictures, but they had to do their job because a sick bitch called up there. Way from another state. You way in another state. And worry about what the fuck we got going on.
That baby should not have been in there.
I'm at wit's end. Y'all doing too much. I ain't reading no comments. I ain't responding to no comments. I don't care what it is. I'm not responding. I'm at wit's end. I did not know it was this many miserable people in this world. Y'all literally sit at home all day. All day. Them the ones it is. You sit at home all day with nothing to do but sit and worry about what Tish Tucker and Miss Shirley got going on. It's sickening and it's fucking sad, and I'm fucking fed up with it. For a miserable motherfucker to call DHS on me about my child that's well taken care of. Y'all are fucking sick. To the old bitches that sit in my motherfucking inbox, disrespect me, inbox me, calling me bitches, hoes, sluts, and all that. I'm sick of it. I'm a motherfucking mama before anything. I'm sick of you low-life bitches trying to discredit me as a mother. And to anybody, any elder that's on here, I apologize for my cursing. I apologize if you feel I'm being disrespectful, but I am tired. I'm tired. I'm one of the sweetest people you would ever fucking meet. Y'all motherfucker literally sat up there. I actually got a call from the police station today for me to come up to the police station because a miserable bitch called DHS and told DHS and the police station all about the time I got a fucking OnlyFans. It's a motherfucking fan page. It's not no OnlyFans. Y'all take this shit that y'all see on social media and run with it. Y'all some of the slowest, dumbest, stupidest motherfuckers I have ever seen in my life. And it's sickening. It's a disgrace. And it's the black ones. Y'all are fucking sick. I had to go to the police station today. They did a fucking investigation asking me about the OnlyFans. Where people picking her up. Where do she only get booked at adult events? Y'all literally got a video going around talking about she only get booked at adult events, but kids in the background. Make it make sense to me. She got her OnlyFans. If you go to Miss Shirley Dance Universe, in parentheses, it had fans only. It's for her fans only. Not no fuck. What the fuck I look like putting my baby on OnlyFans? I'm not even on there. What sense do that make? Make it make sense. Y'all so damn.
And y'all, that's how things can get mixed up because of the wording. So she's saying she doesn't have her on OnlyFans, okay? But she's saying that she has a fans page. Like on Facebook, you can have a fans page where you upload your videos. It is all about, what you're doing. And so you have fans that come there, they leave comments and things like that. So she's saying that it's that type of page. She said that also it's not grown-up events, but there are kids there also. You may see some grown-ups there, but it's also kids there as well. Wow. Okay, let's continue.
Slow and down. Y'all take anything y'all see on social media and run with it. I don't believe shit I see on social media. It's 24 hours in a day, 365 days in a year. You think my motherfucking baby sit up and dance all motherfucking day? Hell no. You see what I put on social media. Some of that shit be old content. I'm right there every step of the motherfucking way. When they called me in the room today and told me they had to do an investigation, and my baby had to literally sit outside in a motherfucking chair by her motherfucking self because some stupid bitch that called in. Now they want to come in and take pictures of my motherfucking house. Cool beans. Tuesday, she got to go in for a motherfucking forensic investigation. They want to know, has somebody touched her? Why the fuck my baby 4 years old got to go through some shit like that?
Now, I would be upset with that, y'all. I'm going to be honest. I would be upset with that. Pearl said, Obi, this mama is pitiful. It's like she finally found a way to make money, exploiting her own child. She never accomplished fame on her own, and now she's living vicariously through a toddler. Well, she's going to state it in this video that she had her own house built from the ground up. She's a successful hairstylist and things of that sort. So I don't know if it's about the money. Okay. That comes though with the increase in views and, things of that sort. Some parents do try to live through their kids. Okay. And then some are their kids' biggest cheerleaders and push them along. I know I am. Okay. So if it's something that my children are doing well, believe me, I'm going to be there and I'm going to encourage them to keep going with it. Okay. If that's something that they want to do, I'm not going to force them. I believe it goes into an exploitation field when we are forcing them to do it because it's something we want. Okay. Now, if you wanted to be a dancer and it didn't work out for you, hey, you have to try again. Your child is not your chance. Okay. Now, if it works out where, hey, they like it too, and God opens those doors, then so be it. But if you wanted to play football and you weren't fit enough to do it, now you up in your 50s, your son, and he don't want to do it, don't get upset. That's not his dream. That's yours. Okay. So yes, I do believe that parents can do that. Is she doing that? I don't know. I really don't. Good to know because I don't want to hear nothing bad happening to that cute little girl. Exactly. I don't either. Miss Shirley also have fans with her picture on it. Yes. They sell the fans with Miss Shirley's picture on it. Yes. She brought that up on the J Hut show also. Miss Gloria said that creator named Tay Cheesy is where it all started. The people definitely don't want the little book with her. That little girl went viral and her mama started booking shows with adults. Okay. Potty train her, Miss Shirley Senior. There's 24 hours in a day. Yeah, to potty train her. Not Miss Shirley Senior. Okay. Okay. Yes, please potty train her if she's not. All this is opening another can of worms. The little one has to go through this. Right, Gwen? That's my part. I would be hot if y'all playing with my child's life like that. Okay. And her, being up under all of this scrutiny, having to get questioned. I would be upset too. I'm not going to lie. Don't say that I don't think she did that to her child who exploded her money. Don't say that, please. I don't believe that. Wait, what part, Dana, about exploiting her for money? Is that what you're saying? I didn't say that. Are you saying that's one of the comments or something? I don't think she's using her for money.
And I said, I never scream at a motherfucking phone, but y'all bitches are sad. This shit is sickening and motherfucking sad. My baby can't even have no regular childhood, enjoy her childhood because it's sick bitches out there like y'all that ain't got shit going for yourself. I ain't never left the motherfucking street you grew up on. That ain't got shit to do with me. I make sure me and mine good. We was good before boots on the motherfucking ground. She been wearing boots and she been clacking motherfucking fans before boots on the motherfucking ground. She been selling lemonade. My oldest one got an ice cream truck parked in the backyard. I got a whole motherfucking store bill that I just bought back in November. Don't nobody just know about it. It's a whole motherfucking custom building that I purchased to do hair in my backyard. But y'all don't know because I ain't supposed to did it. Wow. I've been doing hair since motherfucking 96. Was born in 84. This shit ain't just started. I got this motherfucking house right here built from the ground up 10 motherfucking years ago. I was 20-something. I'm 40. So I got it built when I was like 29. Make it make sense. This shit ain't just started with me. I've been doing this. My mom and daddy taught me well. Unlike some of you miserable motherfuckers. Then y'all talking about pedophile. Motherfucking pedophile gonna be a pedophile. I protect mine. Y'all sit and make all these videos. Well, to Miss Shirley, mom, this message is for... Bitch, no, that ain't for me. Talk to your motherfucking self, because it ain't for me. I know what the fuck I'm doing. And when I feel like I don't, I know who to go to and talk to. Or God gonna send somebody to me. Oh, this is for Miss Shirley's mom. I just think what you're doing, and bitch, that ain't for me. That's for you, for your social media platform. You trying to get a check on me and my baby, talking about me and mine.
Yes, her daughter is Susan.
If you had a message for me, inbox me. Inbox me. Hey, we got a flyer with numbers on.
Yes, her daughter was there because you could hear her in the background. Susan, Yvette said this was against me because she's saying it's only black people know if you have a child dancing and you got it on the internet for everyone to see. So in public, everybody gonna see this. Right. I do not like that part. I'm glad that you said that. I didn't like when she said that. Because you don't know who called. Okay. You're not supposed to know. It's supposed to be confidential, but it seems like she knows some type of information. That little girl acts like her mother. That's for being around her. If she's right there near her, she's seeing her popping off, going off. She can pick up some of that attitude. I wonder how old is she? Because she seems like a young mother to me as well. Right, Jasmine? Is she kin to Peach or Thorn? Okay, because Thorn always want to say the black people, the black people doing it, the black women. Yep, all up in her face and her mouth. I'm curious to know that too, Jasmine. That's a good point. I'm gonna pay attention for that video because he may or may not have something to say, but I'm curious to know that too.
Call one of the motherfucking numbers on the flyer. Y'all don't be doing that shit for me. Y'all don't be doing that shit out of good. Y'all do that to build your fucking platform. But I'm not finna use nothing negative going on with nobody to build my motherfucking platform. Anything on my platform is me. My household. My baby. Anything else is positive shit. Me promote somebody else. But down talking somebody, what y'all thinking? What's y'all insight on this? What do y'all feel about Miss Shirley's mom? What about your motherfucking mama? How much pussy she done slung out the back door? Hung her ass out the back door. But that ain't got shit to do with me. How much pussy your mama done sold to see about you? That ain't something I had to do.
Now that was inappropriate. Okay. I'm like, now wait a second. Pearl said, well, I guess little Miss Shirley gonna be popping that little hip forever. Okay. I hope she doesn't dislocate that little hip. Her mama is ignorant, but that's not my child. So hey, pop on, Julia. Are you silly? Oh my gosh. Miss Shirley looks really happy when she's dancing. Please don't take that away from her. She's the same age as my granddaughter, and she's actually into ballet. it might be a good idea to start a dance school. Right. And you know, not to say take it away from her, but just kind of teach her how to do certain things without it being a grown-up type of move. I don't know the word to use for that, but y'all know what I mean. You know, so, yeah, y'all know what I'm talking about with the popping the hip booty out. Okay, for that she was like, that's why I said grown-up kids, but I guess I don't know. Who said she had grown-up kids? Because if she's 40 and she has kids, well, I guess you could, yeah. Yeah, you could. She had them at 20 or something like that. She gonna be in school where she can't protect her. Yeah. She better keep the same energy when the teen years and puberty hit. Oh, I know that's right. Yeah, like sensual, little suggestive moves. Okay. Not that the baby knows what she's doing, but you can teach her how to do it in a different way. She's just picking up on the dance and she just doing it. You know what I'm saying? She doesn't know, oh, I need to tuck it in here. I need to not put my booty out, my hip out too much. She doesn't know that. She's going to have to teach her or give her a dance instructor, you know, that shows her how to do it in a kid way. Okay. She's dancing grown as F and grown A music. Right. I do not want to see Miss Shirley coming on social media, making exposure videos, talking about her mom kicking her out at 17 or 18. Okay. Oh my gosh. Yes, I agree.
But your mama probably had to do it.
Ooh.
How much pussy did you done sucked and did all this to see about yourself and your kids? That ain't got nothing to do with me. I applaud you. Do that. Do whatever you got to do for your kids. But I do shit the right way. I do it the right way. Y'all motherfuckers did everything but motherfucking died. That's why your ass miserable as fuck right now. Motherfuckers inboxing me talking about something. Well, we gonna write a petition to get Miss Shirley banned. Damn, Miss Shirley got y'all in an uproar like that. Miss Shirley the number one person over the whole internet right now. And it's because of you motherfuckers. Y'all the one making it. Y'all doing that for her.
But that is true. Remember I said earlier, it's promotion, it's marketing. Her name is being put into an algorithm on a lot of platforms now where people are starting to see who she is. Some people that I didn't even know who she was until now. It's not because of a good thing. When she was on Jennifer Hudson, I didn't know who she was. Oh, but when it's something bad, word travels faster. Okay. But she said this baby has done lemonade stuff and all of that. We didn't hear about that back then. It's 4:30 here. I'm going to have to get some sleep. Great live and look forward to your videos. Thank you, Chelsea. I appreciate you stopping in and subscribing. I really appreciate that. And I hope you have a great morning. Okay. Jasmine said, well, she can forget going on any more daytime TV shows. This video was a very bad look. Yes, I agree. Now, we have to also understand, though, that YouTube and TikTok and so forth some of this is a small world. Now, unless it goes viral where others start looking, you know, then hey. But some of the stuff that takes place on YouTube is those people out there, these higher ups, they don't even know that we exist. Okay. But this one probably is going to go viral as well. I understand her frustration. However, it's her cursing and behavior in responding really helping her case. Exactly. Right.
I accept the good and the bad. It come with it. I accept the good and the bad. But you ain't having a motherfucker calling Child Protective Service. Y'all is sick. Y'all some sick motherfuckers. But y'all don't realize everything that y'all doing. Man, when I tell you the blessings. Y'all know we got to the police, like you know the police wanted to do. Take pictures with Miss Shirley. They wanted to take pictures, but they had to do their job. Because a sick bitch called up there. Way from another state. You way in another state and worry about what the fuck we got going on. I don't fucking understand. I don't understand this shit like for the life of me. I might get some backlash because I'm cussing. Yeah, because I'm fucking pissed off.
But in her defense, Jasmine, on this part, because I did hear that part, I've seen that happen. Like, I didn't think it was anything inappropriate, like in birthday parties, if they brought a little horse in like the horses or pet zoos or things like that, and the owner wants to take a picture with the birthday girl, birthday boy. I mean, I've seen them pick them up and take a picture. Or now, they'll bend down. And y'all, that has been, I guess, because of people's perceptions of what can happen. I don't know if y'all have noticed, but around Christmas time, most places, I'm not going to say all, but most places have started standing the kids up next to Santa. They don't get on their laps because of how people think. But if they're picking them up to take a picture, I don't know if I would have a problem with that. And I guess also make a scoot over. Also, I don't know if, I'm just going to say this. Sometimes people look through the lens of what they may have been through. Okay. Trigger warning, but you know what I'm saying? To the fact that they become protective of other kids like that, where it may not have been on anyone's mind, but maybe they were in a position like that. So they're thinking it's going to happen to the other child. That can also happen too. The devil can also present things to appear as blessings too. Yeah, I agree with that. Miss Shirley's, yeah, she was in the background. I would have, oh no, she would not have been around with this conversation. Okay. I don't like that this lady thinks she knows it all and she claims she knows what she is doing. Baby, if you knew what you were doing, then you should have known that these people were like calling CPS. Girl, okay, these people will call CPS in a minute. You have so many people watching you, they will. Hey, Christina, welcome. She said this lady is something else. That little girl danced like a grown one. The issue I got is she said it's not an OnlyFans. It's a fan page like on Facebook where you can have a fan page. So it's not the OnlyFans. See, that was the rumor going around that this little girl was on OnlyFans. She said that's not true. The mother now has the little doing videos calling supporters haters. What? And for them to clock that T, wait a minute. That is a smart mouth. See, and that's where I disagree with her on. You have to teach her, like how it's the little stuff. Even when she was on the couch talking to Jennifer Hudson, and she was like, yeah, I would have said, okay, tell her yes or yes, ma'am, so that she knows the next time. Don't let her just say yeah to an adult and on national TV. So if you are talking, you got to let them know. If she starts popping off at grown-ups, no, you don't. So you have to teach. I don't care how cute she is. That stuff is not cute later on. Okay, when we popping off and talking back, that part is not cute. And that's why I try to, even with my children, I don't care how cute, how handsome you are, you're going to show respect. And we have to teach them that, because sometimes that can get to their heads. Oh, I'm talented. I'm beautiful. Everybody's saying I'm cute. And then they develop this attitude. No, that keeps them humble and grounded when we teach them. Yeah, you can't put nothing past folks. Me having your kids think everyone is cool can lead to, yes, inappropriate grooming. Yes. No, they were not picking them up to take pictures. She ran up to the man and he picked her up. Oh, okay. So they weren't taking a picture. Gotcha. Okay. Hi, Porcelain. Welcome. Exactly, Michelle. I don't trust anyone these days. Right. Y'all make sure you hit the like button. Let everyone know we are live Also, if you are enjoying the content and you want to help me reach my goal, I think I'm 7 super chats away. You can send any dollar amount and it will go towards the goal for tonight. Jasmine said, exactly, Michelle. I don't trust anyone these days. Right. That lady is another person selling her child for the almighty dollar. Uh-oh. So they're hitting the different talk show circuits. Yep. So far, she gonna let the girl talk and her dumb. Yeah, she starts laughing like it's cute. I don't like that. When parents do that and kids are in grown-ups conversations, no. You need to go in the other room and play with your toys. Mommy has to handle business. Okay. They call CPS for any reason, right? Your house could be nicer than theirs. And they'll call CPS to make something up. I feel bad that Junior has to go through forensic testing now. Yeah, that part I do not like. I hate that baby has to be exposed to that.
But you ain't got to dance on me and lie on me on the internet now. She just let me and hold her. What? Y'all have seen a couple guys pick my baby up and take a picture with, and who was it? 803 Fresh, young guy or somebody like that. Other than that, who else you to just seen hold my damn baby? My baby always with me. I barely let her go to her grandma's house, and I know they see about her. Her grandma can vouch for that. My baby is always with her mama because she loves her mama. Y'all gotta stop being like this, man. Like, I just don't fuck. Y'all don't even know me. Like, that's why I tell people all the time, whatever you doing, be careful, watch your surround. You never know who is out to get you. These motherfuckers will hate you just because your elevation. They'll hate you just because the fame over your life. Like, I'm talking about hard down hate.
Looking to skyrocket your YouTube channel? Let Sprizzy boost you to the top.
And I can say that you do have some of that happens, okay? That some people will hate on you and don't like the favor that's on your life, don't like the quick success. That can happen. The higher you go, you're going to get those type of people that are around you. So yes, I agree with that. However, you have to also use wisdom, okay, and listen sometimes to your supporters, because I'm pretty sure it's people that support Miss Shirley that have her best interests at heart that are also speaking up, okay? That's saying, oh, maybe, she doesn't need to be in this man's arms, or the little hip movement with the booty out. All that, girl, why don't you try teach her a different way? It's not all bad, but the CPS thing, that's taking it to another level. And she's not happy about that. Yeah, playing with toys, right? Putting on her red dress and wig and heels. Yes, I think that was a cute, just little dress up moment that she was capturing. But the song choice made it too grown. Okay. Because my daughter, she'll go get my shoes. She done put on my little clip-on ponytail. They do that. They go and put your clothes on. But with the song, I think that's the part that drew a lot of negative attention to that video. She's another one that can't handle social media fame. Yep, she might want to check it, because it only gets worse. You get more people, okay? She says, see, I'm judging because she's always with you, but she's 4 in a pull. Oh, clock it. Okay, you clock that T. She needs to be potty trained. Okay, Brahma. Look, she's a TikTok sensation. She's 4. Her name is Miss Shirley, and she has over 85,000 followers. And there's a new just conversation happening and debate as far as some of the moves that she does. She does her boots on the ground line dance, and a lot of people feel like some of the dances that she's doing are very kind of inappropriate, like grown up dances, and like men holding her. Just little things like that. And so they call CPS. Someone called CPS on the mom recently. And so she was addressing the CPS, all of what's taking place with that. favor in your life. People use favor and blessings too much. I don't know. I've seen that happen. Some people just don't like you just because of who you are and the blessings that you have. That can happen in real life. I'm not saying that's happening in this case. I don't know, but it can happen. I want the baby to succeed. I was getting up and dancing with her, but then I saw some alarming things too, but never calling CPS. Right. Me too, Jasmine. She cursed people out while the little girl sitting right on top of the table. Exactly. Yes. But is you posting her doing that? Right. Yeah. Which one? The little girl? I think it's Lanaya. I think that's what she said her name was. Her mom said she was not in a pull-up. She been potty trained since the age of 2. Okay, I'm hoping that the potty train part is true and that maybe it was just out there that she wasn't, because I would hope that she is potty trained. She said, okay, thanks, OB. First thing I thought was that the baby was so beautiful, so I'm kind of putting the pieces together. You're welcome. April said, did you see the video when Rumi picks up rose petals that were thrown on the stage? She picked up and excitedly threw them back, aiming for the crowd. Yes, I love it. I love that they're giving her that love and attention. Right, Christina. What her mom said, she was acting up when she was a baby, and she was like, okay, don't be doing all that, Miss Shirley. And I guess it became catchy, and the daughter started picking up. That's the story that the mama was telling. I don't know how true it is, but that's what she said. That's why they started calling her Miss Shirley. She's taking bookings for parties to go show people how to pop their hip, all while she's popping the pull-up. We don't know if she's in a pull-up, allegedly. Have you seen a video where the little girl does the Johnny Gill? Yes, we showed that earlier 2 times. Yes. I didn't see anything wrong with the video, but the song choice to me made it inappropriate. Okay. So yeah, that part I did find inappropriate. Now, y'all, y'all ready to take it to another level? Talking about cussing, Lord have mercy. Yeah, let me just put that out there as a disclaimer with this next video. Now, y'all know Mrs. Netta has been banned from TikTok, but I guess he still keeps up, okay? And trying to, in my opinion, add himself into the mix of all of this feedback and negative comments, CPS, all of that, trying to put it like people are being mean to these influencers, and was going off yesterday. Okay. So I was going to play a little of it. Oh my gosh. But he was in defense of Miss Shirley and what's going on with all of this. In another video, I think I saw her say she's working on potty training. The video was on Pink Book Chronicles. Okay. So it's like those kids. Yes. Right, Bramalena. I started thinking about what was her name? Jean Bonnet. How they were having this conversation about her with the kid makeup and all the extra fancy clothes, making them look more grown up. I started thinking about that little girl. I think, was it Jean Bonnet Ramsey? I started thinking about her. When I think about the name Shirley, Christina, she said, I think about my aunt that cooks really good with the loose skin on it. With the loose skin on the elbow. Oh my gosh. I am done. Hi, Ebony. Welcome. Mrs. Netta blames Black women for her downfall. They both have something in common, Miss Gloria. Mrs. Netta does it, and this lady just did it on this video. They think the Black people are the ones that's doing it. I love baby Rumi. I love that her job got less excited now. Her little face just be so over it. In a couple of shows, she looked like me walking into my job. Oh my goodness. Joe is trying to stay relevant. I'm so over him and Charles. He is. Okay. He's holding on by a thread. Yeah. he's clout chasing on this video. That lady that would put too much makeup on her kids and outfits that were inappropriate. Yes, it made me think of her. It really did. Yes, Christina. Oh my gosh. I was so mad. And we had one here in excuse me, Houston. I forgot that little girl's name as well. But everybody was looking for her. And her Cupcake, it was not too far apart that we were hearing about these stories. Okay. So yes, I did hear about that Cupcake. It's sad because you do have predators out here. Okay. All right, y'all. Ooh, prepare your nerves.
We got the money to do it. Y'all don't. We got the money. We get paid doing this stuff. Y'all don't do nothing. Y'all don't get paid. Y'all don't get paid. I'm gonna show y'all.
So
I'm gonna be the leader. I'm gonna be like I always tell y'all. I'm the leader. I'm not no follower, no goddamn body. I don't follow nothing nobody tell me to do. I'm the damn leader. My dumb ass, 6th grade education ass. I'm that damn leader. Okay, I'm gonna be the leader of all of this. Okay, I feel like we got enough people on this thing. Y'all keep sharing this live because it's gonna get. I almost got 1,000 people on one site and almost over 600 on the other one. Let me tell y'all something. First of all, y'all don't know what us content creators go through out here on this social media to make our money that we make dealing with some of you snobby ass bitches. I'm just going to be real. And some of you dumb in the closet ass niggas, okay? We ain't just going to put it on the bitches. We're going to put it on the niggas too. Both of you motherfuckers. Y'all ain't shit. And I'm going to just tell you just like that to your face. Now, ain't nobody telling you this. This ain't nothing. Nobody said, Miss Netta said, and they just screamed. I'm saying it to your motherfucking face, okay? Because you on this bitch. First of all, report the motherfucking live too if you feel like it be reported, because I'm telling you, I got something for your ass, okay? And it's not a threat. It is a promise. Oh, yes, baby, it is. It is, baby. And I don't care nothing about y'all little mean comment and all that stuff. Kiss my motherfucking ass. That's what you can do. I invited all you bitches to kiss my ass. That's what you can do for me, all right? Do that part. But anyway, let me tell y'all something. I got on social media the other damn day. Which was day before, probably Friday. And I seen the baby mama on there, which is Miss Shirley's mama, on there in tears and stuff, talking about the children came to her house because you bitches is sending them to her. I said, I don't know what to say about y'all trolls. Y'all are so fucking jealous out there of what we got going on. Y'all feel like y'all want to take it, but y'all don't have no man. Y'all ain't no good ass parents to y'all children, and y'all want to call CPS on somebody because they making a living because they daughter dancing. This baby, I think is what, 2 years old. 2 or 3, I don't know her age. I'm sorry. She may be 2 or 3 years old. Y'all shutting a baby down. And y'all come in talking shit about me when I said something about some goddamn babies. But y'all shutting a baby down. Somebody can't even fend for herself. Can't get on social media and say, y'all please stop talking to me about me or whatever. Y'all are shutting this baby down. Y'all calling kids to a house. All that shit. That's some terrible stuff. And we ain't doing nothing out here just trying to.
Now, nobody trying to shut down the baby. He making it more than what it is. People are concerned. Why is it that when we are bringing up concerns about children, they think you're attacking the child or that you're talking about the child? No, it's something the parent needs to do, okay? Or need to look into a concern or something, because the parent is the grown-up, not the child. So that's my thing. Always trying to say, y'all don't want this child, or y'all talking about my kids. Or no, there were some concerns. Okay. You do know her. She's so carefree, very different from her sister. Right. They are very different. Yes. Let's see. Folks are sad as if and sick. Yes. Truth isn't hate. Thank you. Okay, no men, bitter, broke. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. Some of the stuff I laugh because I'm just like, where is he getting this stuff from? But it's offensive though. That's what he has to understand. Like, you acting like it was you just because you got banned. So now he's taking on his anger and trying to put it and project it onto this little girl situation. Yeah, right. Christine. He cloud chasing, don't know the story. He don't even know how old the baby is. Somebody, she 2, 3, no, she's 4. Okay. She can't fend for herself, which is why she shouldn't be on a worldwide platform. Right. Oh my gosh. This like a hood. Not a hood family reunion. Peach, Netta, Thorne, and Miss Shirley's ratchet mama, they all related. Okay, it's how she dresses and dances that's inappropriate. She can tone it down and make it kid-friendly. Right, her mom is going to have to do that. Yes. You okay? Cover your mouth. Dancing for grown MFs, it'll be different if she was dancing as a kid, not popping hips, rolling her hips. She can do it just like an adult. Right. At 6th grade.
Entertain some of you bitches. That's it. Give y'all something to do because y'all don't got no job. Y'all don't got no man. Y'all don't got shit. Y'all behind them little government phones typing whatever the hell y'all want to type. Which you go fall on a dick that you can suck and pay the little $50 bill and you can be on there all month. You don't have to worry about Trump in your damn messages and looking for him because you on his little government phone, bitch. Okay? That's what I'm saying. And y'all get on here. Y'all try to.
Panama is like a recipe. Rich in tradition, history.
Get up all this information on us. I'm not just going to say just her there. On us, content creators, to try to shut us down. Send police to our houses. Send kids to some of these women's houses. Sending caseworkers and social workers to people's houses like Bree and Shay. That shit is just retarded. Y'all do that stuff to them. Y'all did the stuff to the kids. Y'all do some retarded ass shit just for us to come on here and try to entertain y'all. Y'all want to sit up here and do all this stuff. But what I'm finna do, this leader is finna do, I'm asking all content creators, email me. What we gonna do? We're gonna form us an allowance. That's what we gotta do. Like I keep telling y'all, content creators and stuff, I know y'all don't want to hear it or whatever, but these people doing this stuff to us, okay? And they getting away with it. They keep giggling and laughing about it. That shit ain't funny at all. Ain't funny. This is people's lives that you messing with. You know, sending the police back and forth to my house, that's my life and stuff. It's just the police, yes. But send them to my house with false accusations on me, it's just terrible. You know, sending kids to these people's houses on their kids and stuff. What did it happen to you? What did it happen to you? Oh, who did that? I take care of my kids. Bitch, you a lie. You don't take care of them damn kids. You do what you doing today like you doing today. Sitting on here watching me. That's what you doing. Instead of trying to figure out what you gonna cook for your goddamn kids, you worry about what the fuck Miss Netta cooking for Charles and how it's gonna look and how it's gonna taste. Bitch, take care of your kids. That's what you need to do. Like I said again, all content creators, contact Miss Netta in my inbox. Contact me in my email because I don't do inbox messages because y'all got access to that. And y'all can have access to the email. All content creators, come contact me in my inbox. We are going to show these bitches we're going to show them how to work. We got the money. We could do it. We could pay their goddamn friends a little $100 goddamn dollars a buy them a sack of weed to goddamn give us some information about these bitches and shame these hoes out and make them look bad. And we could send goddamn kids to their goddamn house, whether they doing a good parenting or not. We could do that. We're gonna play with their ass in their life. If we gotta go through our comments and look at some of this shit these bitches saying and send them to your house, then that's what we're gonna do. Again, like I said, all content creators that's down for it, and I know a whole bunch of people is because they tired of the bullshit. All content creators, hit me up. We're going to work together, okay? We're going to stop getting on this thing, fussing with each other, telling each other stories and all that stuff. It ain't worth it because it's giving them something to goddamn feed on where it's going to give them something to call the police about us on. We're going to get together, and we're going to shut down all these bitches with all this damn dumbass shit they got to say in the niggas too, okay? Because we got some dirty ass niggas out there too, baby. We got some pussy ass niggas too. So, and some hoe ass bitches. We got to just like, I'm talking about all of y'all. Just like I said, us content creators, we got to form a house like the Mexicans. Where we all together, if it's 50 or 100 of us in that one motherfucking house, where we going to have each other back. But these people out here, they got each other back. They get all information about you. They get all information about, well, trying to get information about me. But anyway, all information about people and just putting them out there. And then they can't find nothing on you. Then that's when they get the nitpicking, like calling the police on you. When you have a booking, they're going to call and they're going to cancel that booking for you. You know, they just do all types of stuff just so you can't make it. But in reality, these bookings, yes, we get bookings. This just little extra money. We get paid through social media. They send us a fat check every damn month. As a matter of fact, we just got a fat one goddamn Thursday. And then I got another fat one goddamn Tuesday. Like I said, we get fat checks all the time. Because of y'all. And it just don't make no sense. It don't make no sense. I don't know if you want us here or you want us gone. But it looked like majority of them want us gone. And it just ain't me. It's all of the content creators. I go and I watch all their stuff, all the little comments y'all be saying in these people pages. And some of them be humble. They don't cuss you out. They don't say nothing. They don't acknowledge. But you just study nitpicking on them. You just study nitpicking on them, trying to get them to put your name in their mouth so you can be like, oh, they said they mentioned me. Oh, please, girl, you ain't shit. Still ain't nothing. But until I need to be humble, stop telling me I need to be motherfucking humble when these bitches out here and these punk ass niggas out here doing all this shit. Humbleness ain't gonna do nothing. Being humble. Look at some of the humble people. Look at some of their stuff. Baby, it ain't about being no.
Oh my gosh. So he took the situation, it started off with Miss Shirley's situation. And he has turned this into his situation. Now, he was talking about, the people that are out here doing this. If all of the influencers, CCs, join together, I cannot believe he said like the Mexicans. This is crazy. They can stop people from calling CPS and trying to shut down their shows that they have to do and things like that. But that comes with the territory. It really does. And he has said some very offensive things, okay, until the point they shut him down on TikTok. He's working on his way of being shut down on YouTube if he doesn't get it together. Okay? Is he complaining about a fat check? Send it my way, boo. Right. If you got a fat check because of us, what's the price? Right? Because y'all, they will send him supers just to say something ugly. I was like, ain't no way I'm paying $2 just to say you ugly. If you got it, no need to brag about it, right? So he just made the little Shirley stuff. Yep, that's exactly what he did. He didn't even know how old the little girl was. Hey, Shirley Shells. Hey, sis. I can't believe you are up. I felt like he was having flashbacks, making himself mad because he was getting louder and louder. Right. I said, I'm not about to listen to all of that. Yeah, take your medicine. Okay. We already know you blame the Black people for everything. So, yeah. But going back to the topic at hand, okay, I guess she will update us on what they discover or, what happens with this. I just hope once this is cleared up that people don't continue to do that, because it does put your child into the system and then they have to continue to talk to the child and all of that. If she's not potty trained, I hope she becomes potty trained soon, ASAP. Okay. If she's doing tours and things like that. Her mom is going to have to humble herself and kind of take some advice, especially from the supporters. I understand if you don't want to take it from haters or people that don't know you, but, and I'm not going to say have to humble herself. She can do whatever she want to do. It would be good if she would humble herself and take some constructive criticism, because there are genuine concerns for the child that she may not see. Sometimes you have to have like another set of eyes, an outside perspective, because as moms, we only see, oh, that's my cute child. She's doing more things. She's excited. And we don't see how certain things look. We're just involved in the moment, right? So maybe having some constructive criticism from people she trusts. Okay, like, oh, well, yeah, they probably talking about this little, dance she's doing, or this man holding her, or XYZ. Maybe she'll listen. But I know the CPS thing upset her. So right now she's in that frame of mind. Like, they're going to investigate this. They're going to talk to my child. They're asking me questions, and we haven't done anything. That will upset you naturally. But once she comes down and really thinks it through, hopefully she will see what people are saying. Not mean stuff, but it's for, because if her child is about to really do this, you want her to get better and you want her to be safe. Okay. That's all we could do is make suggestions. Of course, that's her child. She does not have to do anything that we say. But hey, we can share our thoughts and opinions. Pearl says she needs to really realize how ugly this internet can be towards children. It's not a safe space at all. Right, right. We definitely have to do that because I guess with looking at it with that in mind, okay, like, oh, there are predators out there, then maybe you'll have a different thought as to how she's presented. Okay, the different skits she does, how she's shaking. If you have that in your mind that it's out there, nothing we can do about it. Okay, but knowing that that's out there, then I can guide and direct my child on certain things to do and not do. She's at an age where she does not understand that. Hey, Queen Tandy, good evening. Okay, Gloria, I hope so. Yes, okay, it is the devil's playground, especially for the children. Right. And with the social media and the internet, how it is, where that's what everybody is nowadays, you get all kind of people like this Roblox stuff. My daughter is on. I'm trying to monitor that. I heard people talking like, what's that? Who are you on with? And different things like that, because they just don't know. They're kids. They just want to be on the video games. They just want to watch TV. But you have suggestive things even on TV. There was a video with Ariana Grande that she likes, in the song she likes. So she pulled up the video, and I'm sitting here and I see two men kissing on the top of a roof. I said, wait a second. What is this? And so I said, find just the song. Let's turn that off, because that is programming and putting little things into our children's minds. You just have to be careful of what they see. Okay, especially at young ages. They are sponges. They are very gifted, talented, but they take in a lot. Yvette said, but dang, my eyes are open on this. He or she are doing a lot of cussing. Oh, my bad. He or she, but he or she. Well, that was he, Joe Netta. Now, when he has on the long hair, Lord, that's when we get into Mrs. Netta. Y'all, I got to play this little video. This makes me laugh every time about Mrs. Netta. Oh, my God. I don't know. Some of y'all may not have seen this before. Okay, let's see. Where is it? It gets me every time. Oh, my gosh. Where is it? Here it is. Okay. You too, Queen Tandy. Okay, that video tickles me every time, y'all. Now, Ebony brought up a good point. She said she was watching an ex-FBI agent who was saying his concern is the wrong people getting her videos, editing it and adding themselves to it, and selling it online as kitty corn. Okay, let me tell y'all, with this AI stuff, it is crazy the things that it does. It's genius, but it's scary. Do y'all know I put a picture into this app called Luma Dream Machine? And all I had to do is click what type of AI feature I wanted. It was a still shot of me and my husband. Do y'all know it made us kiss? Now, imagine if I was trying to get somebody in trouble and say, oh, your spouse cheating. You could put that together and make it look like you were really, they can make it look like you were kissing somebody else. Okay, so that can happen. These people doing some weird stuff. Okay, so yes, Ramalena said, yes, I'll be the owners of these social media platforms won't let their own kids on their platforms because they know. Okay. Hey, Nicole. She said, hey, everyone. I've been in the bushes washing my hair. It's been an interesting live. Yes, girl. Okay. Thank you so much. Look at you. Where have you been? Hey, who the F is she? I have not seen you in a while. Hey, Queen. Welcome. Okay, y'all popping in towards the end. I got you. We miss you, Queen. And who the F is she? We miss you, ladies. Thank y'all for popping in today. Not the thumbs down. Yeah, encore. Right, Miss Gloria. He think he was really singing Holiday Hearts. Yes, Whitney was probably turning over in her grave. Okay. I said the same thing, Janet. Okay. Okay. I'm telling you, it's crazy. Oh my gosh. That's why she should not have that baby so exposed. Right, exactly. Because those types of things can happen. So you just have to know the potentials of what can happen and try your best to safeguard. That's all you can do. We can't stop everything. Okay. We can't stop everything. But if we go into it with the mindset that there are potential predators out there, you will have a different type of eye. It's not on just, oh, my daughter is cute, she's dancing, but you will have a different eye where you can say, okay, maybe I do need to make sure she's not wearing this tight dress, or maybe I do need to make sure she kind of does it in a different way, excuse me, on that part. So yeah, love you too, Shelly. Hey, Joy, good evening, welcome. Yes, so I personally love this little girl. I love her personality. She seems like she's so talented, easy to pick up the different dances. I just feel, in my opinion, that maybe her mom could just teach her how to do it in a kid way. Okay, where you know how sometimes when you need the modified version of an exercise program, let's just modify it a little. That's all. Just modify it. And just, pay attention to her surroundings as much as possible. It's all about just protecting her. And I think her mom is doing a great job. I don't have any mean words for the mother. I know some people do, but she seems like she takes very good care of her. She really does. And we can't crush the little girl's personality. If that's something that if that's who she is and that's something she likes to do, then hey, just show her balance also. That yes, we're doing this, but also we have school, or also, you know what I'm saying? Just keeping balance in her life and let her be a kid. Yeah, these opportunities are coming, but let her be a child also. Been working this till off summer availability, y'all. We work around each other, miss y'all. Okay, got you. I was wondering, okay. Well, thank you for tuning in tonight. Y'all, I'm not going to hold y'all because I know some people got to go back to work. Yes, definitely rewatch it, Bramalena, from the beginning. Yes, just longer shorts and dresses, a little less hip thrust and popping. Right. Exactly. I agree. I do want to give a special thank you to tonight's sponsor, Janelle. Thank you so much for the super chats and being a sponsor for tonight's live. I do appreciate that. Y'all, excuse me, my allergies are horrible right now. I'm so trying to just press through with my live, but I've been blowing and I'm hoping tomorrow's a different day with this. That's where the industry starts at with the kids that can't speak for themselves. Right. Exactly. Exactly. And I want to thank all of y'all as well for hanging in there with me tonight with this live. I hope that you all enjoyed it. You learned something. Miss Gloria said, Miss Shirley said no one should stop her from doing her boots on the ground. Okay. Yes, the baby is well taken care of, but she's picking up a lot of negative mannerisms from her mom. They're okay for an adult, but not okay for a 4-year-old. Right. Okay. Not super late. And shout out to the Mosh, Dreamy Girl, and Shelly Shells that were in here tonight. Thank y'all, ladies, so much. I really appreciate it. And I appreciate each and every one of y'all. Make sure you hit the like button. Also, subscribe. And don't forget to hit the bell because you never know when I'm going to go live. Ebony said Miss Shirley is very talented. And I don't think her light should be dim. Exactly. She has an old soul, but the dancing for adults, maybe just stick to kid events only. Okay. Hey, Southern Bill, welcome. Thank you for joining. Yes, thank you, Jasmine. Yes, so CPS got called. Well, they were saying that she was dancing in adult clubs, that men were holding her. What else? What else? The dance moves. I'm trying to think. Anything else, y'all? Thank you, Christina. Thank you, Shelly. So little things. Well, not so little things. But yeah. So they started calling CPS for those types of things. Which I understand the clubs. Oh, and they thought that the little girl, excuse me, had an OnlyFans club. OnlyFans account. But the mother said it's a fans page, not an OnlyFans account. So they did report that as well, which was, I guess, incorrect. The man who sang the song danced with her. He held her. Oh, the guy who, okay. I mean, come on. Now, I wouldn't have thought anything of that. Well, I don't know. Wow. I think it was because it's rumored that she performs at adult functions and clubs. Right. Right. Yeah, me too, Ramalena. I learned too. Yes, me too, girl. Because when I heard that OnlyFans, I said, what? But she said it wasn't an OnlyFans. But that just goes to show y'all. Now, people were calling CPS on this lady thinking that she had an OnlyFans, that the daughter had an OnlyFans. But we have Thorn, who does have an OnlyFans that's promoting it from a family channel. I don't think anyone called CPS on her. So weird. Yes, Southern Belle. Oh my gosh, girl. And it came out of nowhere yesterday evening. We have weather change here, and the weather, like with rain and the temperature drop. And when I tell y'all, it's like my nose is like a faucet. I've been wiping all day and just stuffy and just, I hate feeling like this. So hopefully tomorrow it will be a little better. So y'all keep me lifted. Yeah, the hip popping, the way she pops her hip is not age appropriate. It's a little alarming, but I still wouldn't have called CPS. Right. The owners of OF could be sued if that's true. Yeah, she said it's not that. She said, I don't even have an OF account. So they were saying a little girl. I'm like, oh my gosh. And see, sometimes people, they get stuff mixed up. You know, like we can't be so quick to believe every little thing that's online. We really have to investigate and get it from the source if possible. Because you will have go down a whole rabbit hole, and now CPS has been calling this lady, and people are saying she got an OnlyFans account, and that's not correct. You know, so we have to be careful of just believing everything that's out there, because everything is not true that we see online. It's not true. But I love y'all. Y'all have a good night tonight. And I will see you all tomorrow. Until next time, be blessed. Bye-bye.
And stay locked in. Another chapter done, but we far from finished. Truth on the mic, yeah, we handle business. Real talk, no fluff, just facts and fire. From the book to the block, we taking it higher. The open book, every voice matters, every lie shatters. Catch you next page.